When I was a little kid, I watched the first Pokemon movie where Mewtwo created these clone Pokemon that were stronger than the regular Pokemon, and he did this to show everyone that fighting is bad, and he did that by making these ultra strong Pokemon that just casually pieced up the strongest Pokemon that was in the show so far. Notably, Ash's Charizard, he just smacked him around. So they remade the movie and they released him on Pokemon Go as a promotion. So here's me flexing that I have some. I have a Charizard ready for the Ultra League. The best moveset, I think. This Venusaur is not ready at all, but we're going to try him out anyways. And then we have Mike Tyson, who's almost ready for the Ultra League. We're getting there.
By the way, you really need to remove that tattoo from your face.
Yep, on it.
And then for fun, we have Clone Pikachu, who is worthless. So our first matchup is against a Giratina, which is not fantastic, since Mike Tyson is not leveled up all the way. He's not in his prime form yet, but he is doing his best to bite off Giratina's ear. And he takes some hits. He takes the Dragon Claws. Blastoise is really tanky, surprisingly. The only thing I don't like about Blastoise is he's so big and he just wobbles when he attacks. So Charizard comes in. Charizard is the hyper carry of this team, and not going to pick up wins without Charizard. So shield the Dragon Claw because I just want him completely healthy, because Venusaur is pretty much dead weight. There's only a few Pokemon in this league that he does beat every time. Swampert being one of them. But he switches in the Cresselia, which is a huge bummer. Cresselia does quite a bit of damage to Venusaur, but I'm not sure if they're running a different fast move or not. It's not really hurting Venusaur, especially that Grass Knot. So I get really lucky here that they're just not playing with the right movesets. So I get super lucky and end up beating that Cresselia, and then do a little bit of damage on this Swampert as well. Then we got the Big Cheese Clone Charizard, who I will use like the whole season. It's the only salvation for the Ultra League, and I'm able to take the win. It's crazy how hard Blast Burn hits even a Swampert who double resists it, and took like half his health, which is bananas. Anyways, this is not a fantastic matchup. Blastoise not leveled up all the way. It's not going to have that many fantastic matches, but I did want to just get the squad together. It actually looks like took Venusaur out. I did 2 games with Venusaur. I'm not sure if I left the other one in here. We ended up losing. Venusaur is just too glassy. So I ended up putting out a Swampert in there to hopefully bait out a Venusaur during the Blastoise phase, so that I could kill him with, Charizard, and then not have a grass type to worry about with my Swampert. But that didn't really work out, and that actually never happened in any of my matches. But it was a good idea. Just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. So here I do believe that I do pick up a win against this Swampert, and only because I saved my shield. Sometimes saving my shield really bites me in the butt, but since his fast move is a ground type and Charizard is a fire type, his fast moves aren't doing anything, and when he throws Hydro Cannons, I'm able to shield him, and he really does no damage to me, and I can take him down with the Dragon Claws. So this match, I'm fairly certain that I lose. I start off with a super bad lead here, and pretty sure he does shield that Ice Beam. Yep. That would have been really great if he didn't. So he decides that he wants to just keep fighting me with this Venusaur, which I'm not really sure why, because he's, you know, he's doing nothing to me. But I shield that Frenzy Plant anyways, or sorry, Sludge Bomb, because it does hit for a ridiculous amount. So now going against Kyogre, which is pretty terrible, so we'll go to Swampert, which is not much better, but these community named moves that they put on the starters are just broken. Like, honestly, they should probably have a rework, because they just are too good and they're spammable. But if they did that, probably no one would play them. So we take the win on that one. Dragonite is a pretty bad fight for Blastoise, unless he doesn't shield the Ice Beam, which, if I remember right, he does. That would have hit him for 4 times damage, but I think everyone pretty much knows that you shouldn't unshield a Blastoise, so they pretty much just takes Blastoise to town there. Got a little bit of lag, so I just end up taking a Dragon Claw, which is unfortunate, but lucky for me I took Air Slash, which is, in my opinion, his best fast move. And I'm able to get those Dragon Claws just really quick, which hit him for a bunch. So this is one of the reasons that Swampert is broken, is although he is water, he takes pretty much no damage from lightning attackers at all. So I'm able to just get a free kill on that Ampharos and the Dragonite, and then he has another Swampert, which really sucks because my Swampert is hurt, and then I have a Charizard, and I'm pretty sure I lose this one if I remember correctly. Let's see. Hydro Cannon. Yeah, and then Charizard is not going to survive a Hydro Cannon. It's going to be a one-shot every time. So, I believe, I think if my Blastoise was leveled up all the way, that this would be kind of a free win, because although Swampert is water, he is also ground, and so it takes a little bit more than neutral on these Hydro Cannons, but if I remember correctly, I think I lose. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe not. Swampert is just an absolute unit. He's super good. I mean, if a Blade of Grass falls on him, he's gonna just die. But so it does look like I actually do get him. And then Giratina does not shield, and Mike Tyson hits him with a right hook, bites 0 off. I do not remember if I win this one, but I bring in Shadow Swampert. I think you can still get a Shadow Swampert, but you have to get really lucky. If I remember correctly, I think you need to get it on a Water Grunt who has Water Pokemon, and then if he has a, what is Mudkip's evolution, like Marsh something, there is a very small chance that he would spawn instead of whatever that first Pokemon is. But if you can get a Shadow Swampert, absolutely worth it. He's a beast. I just happen to keep one around. Unfortunately, most of my old Shadow Pokemon I purified, because in the beginning they had made them absolutely worthless and basically just kind of encouraged you to purify them. So I have like a few purified Charizards, which just sucks so bad, because Shadow Charizard is probably what I covet the most. I want one of those so bad. Hopefully they bring it back. Anyways, thanks for watching it all the way through if you've gotten this far. And if you have gotten this far and you've tolerated me, maybe consider subscribing and watch some more.